Alright, this is a movie on how to build your ring. So we'll go to the view menu, go to picture frame, and down to capture of that, and I'm going to put that in the through finger, and I'm not sure the normal size in the British sizing, so I'm just going to do a US size 7. It's fairly typical. And we want this circle to match, of course, this one. It's pretty close to being centered. Probably couldn't do that again. Let's alright, so there, this is basically right there. So then I'm going to go from there and down one more time. There we go. And let's rotate this a little bit. So okay. You know what I need to do is get a curve out here so I can see which way is up. There we go. That's straight up and down. So another way you could do this is you could go click on this and go rotate from F4 and then kind of find the center right there and then snap it over there. So there's where the ring is kind of straight up and down, I guess. Or you can just look at the picture and draw whatever you want. But anyhow, okay, let's get some gems out here. Let's see, how much do we like this person? I guess we'll go with a carrot. Maybe not. That was a good first choice. Alright, so now half maybe. And then rotate. Alright. I'm just looking at the bezels. Wondering how high these should be. Alright. What I like to do with these images too is put them on the gray layer and then lock it, because then you can't pick it or select it, you know. Alright, so mirror this over to the other side, and this is kind of interesting. It appears as though there's almost a ring there, and then these kind of come in front of it instead of just going, but that's fine, however it is. Let's go ahead and go offset. If you hit T and hit enter, you can do an interactive offset. Alright. And if this is going to be thinner on the bottom, you could just move it up. It's legal. And here's where I like to do kind of what I call a blend target, where I'm going to make a line like this, like so. And then let's go ahead and make a line like, let's say, here. And we'll trim. Let's do a brighter color here. You can see why it's so important to lock if you don't lock this, every time you click on something you get that surface in the choice. It's annoying. There we go. So we use blend to get that to match. We're going to have to start not worrying about the picture here because there's no way to shoot that, like perfectly straight, blah, blah, blah. So we won't worry about that too awful much. Alright, we'll delete that little blend target and then take this one and offset it, which is right here. There we go. And then we'll take this one and offset it as well. This one is going to get split with a point right about there. About there. Alright. And we can see what this does with a blend from right here to here. Yeah. Or we can do the blend here with the numbers, which gives us the ability to, where is it? There it is. That gives us the ability to move it out a little bit. There we go. So there's that, and let's see. We'll split this. We'll turn on quad. Split with a point. Oh, there's mid and end. Mid. Let's see. Get rid of that. Oh, that's fine. Trim here and here. You get split with a point there. Right click here, join, and mirror to the other side. Join. Alrighty. Now we need to do our lines. So we'll go about here. Let's use a different color. There we go. And then we're going to come over to here, and we'll blend from here to here. Let's turn this off. There we go. Alright, we want that to go just through here. So we hold down shift and those will both move together. Now let's go down to about there. Then let's go here and hold down shift. There we go. Let's see how we did. That's not bad, although it didn't match here as well as I would hope. So let's rotate this. from here out this way a little bit, like that. That'll change the blend. So now let's go blend from here to here. And if we do this one is a more coarse adjustment. There we go. That seems to be a nice curve instead of a mean one. Alright. So there's that. And we'll take this and split it with a point right there. And this one will get split with a point right there. Alright. So we'll join that up and mirror it to the other side. And then we want this piece here. What we could try is stealing this one. So if we go like here and across there. Oh, you know what we should do is we should start our mirror at the culet and go like that. There we go. And so now that matches this exactly. It's mirrored. And we'll go split with a point. Oops, if it's this one. Split with a point right there. It's right at the midpoint. Must be right. And mirror to the other side. There we go. See how we did. Yeah, nice and symmetrical. Alright, so at this point, don't need that. I guess we'll put this in a job bag here. Support. There we go. Oh. Alright. So now let's go ahead and put let's lock that again. Put this on green. And we need a thickness to the ring. And I don't know, I'm going to assume that it's tapered. And I have no idea what it looks like from the side, so let's just do something. Let's go ahead and alright, I'm going to start up here and go like so. Then I'm going to come out to here and bow it out. And turn on the edit point, pull it down here. And then I'm going to extend that. I'm going to go extend. Select boundary object, there isn't one, so we'll hit enter, type equals line, and it comes out like that. There we go. And we'll rotate that out like so. So that's 1.5, so that'll be 3 millimeters across there. This should work. We'll put that on green as well. And There's all sorts of ways we could do this, but let's take these two and do curve from two views, and we'll put this on this layer, and we'll do this one and this one and do curve from two views like so. Let's turn that off. Mirror that to the other side. Turn off the green. You know, a lot of times what I like to do here then is let's do a straight line. This is the kind of a fun way to build these. Let's go straight line there, here. Alright, and then maybe at the top we'll go arc direction, and let's turn on planar. Where's that at? Right here. Quad to quad. There we go. So planar there kept this on the same plane. It would have tried to go in towards F4 if I wouldn't have turned that on. So all right. We'll mirror this to the other side. And then maybe we do that less. Where's that at? Right there. End to end. Like that. Mirror that to the other side. Alright, so now we surface sweep 2. Go from this one to this one, over to here, over to there, up to there, around to there. Maintain height, and where's closed? There it is. See how we did. That might be a bit aggressive right there. Oh, I'm in a weird shade mode. There we go. Do the same thing down here. If it's going to be a comfort fit, we'll have to adjust the finger size accordingly, but you'd want to factor that in. Alright, then I'm going to bring back my green. This one will extrude straight. There we go. You get split by that curve and that curve. Delete what we don't want. Like I said, there's all sorts of ways to do that one. Alright, so now let's turn on our gems. join, and I'd be interested to see, kind of a glutton for punishment here, but it'd be interesting to see if this is going to fill it at all. Yeah, that one filleted. This is a drag there. But it's fun to see if we can, fillet has the ability to do multiple radiuses. So here we go. Alright, so we do that, then we say add handle. Oh, it would put them right there. Alright, so anyway, we'll add a handle here. And then we'll put another handle here and here and there, and one more down here. Alright, so there's my handles. So this one can be a lot bigger. And if you click on that handle, you can then type, let's go 0.75. That's a nice big radius there. And we click on this dot here and type 0.75. And then down here we'll click on this one and go 0.5. Then coming up here we have to look at that and see, it looks like that should be fine. But coming down here we don't want that. So we'll click here and go 0.1. And right here 0.1. Really small radius coming down into that groove. 0.1. Oops. 0.1. And it failed, but we can see, there's why. Right there. That might have been okay right there. If I would have put a small fillet in there, it would have helped. Yeah, it's agitated about that. We'll mess with that later, but that's something that can be done. Okay, as far as this goes then. Oops, yeah, duh. Let's see. I guess I would just move this out there. I don't know if this has to be very hard or not. Let's go ahead and just move it. And we want that to be just touching there. Yeah, so it's just on that edge. And well, there's a couple ways we could do this too. My first thought is bend. We could do curve from two views too. Let's turn on project. I'm looking over here in this view and I don't like what it's doing there. There's bend. We're going to bend that out so that it's right on the edge of the ring. There we go. That way it's half on and half off as it comes up there. So there's that. And so that makes this one obsolete, and this one, let's mirror to the other side. Alright, same thing. Alright. Alright, so this one gets to go over back onto here, so let's bend it. I don't think we need any snaps for this really, so we'll go bend from here. That's a little too far, but just rotate it back. There we go. Oops, wrong way. This one. Alright, so now this one, actually we don't even need that yet because we got to bend it this way too. So from here, we're going to also bend it from here. You know, if we want this to bend more rapidly, we can bend from here too, like that. That way the prongs stay straight. I like that. Let me see our picture again. Alright, that'll work. And we're going to let our profiles do our I thought I mirrored one of those. There we go. We're going to let our profiles do our over and under for us. So let's do that. Profile placer and that icon there. And we're looking for a circle. There's one. Let's go 1.2 on that, and 1.2 on that, and offset this way and this way. All depends on how much you want that set. 30 on that and 30. Let's go 40 and 40. There we go. So we'll hit enter there, and then let's just see how it looks. Surface sweep 1. Yeah. Okay. Now to get another one quickly, we'll go F6, MSR, and then we can just hit add. And we'll bring that over this way. And this one's going to come in about so far. Well, let's see. This is going to be our, let's see which one is what. Okay, this is the behind one. Alright, so we'll do that. So we'll do that. There's our behind one. Pick this one again, F6, MSR, add, drive, and this one over here is going to be smaller. So 1 by 1. And we'll go 20. And let's go surface sweep 1. Yeah, I did something wrong. There's the rail. Go from you to you to you. We can adjust this however we want. As a matter of fact, if we do sweep with history, which is what I ought to be doing, sweep with history, go in the order that the arrows point. Oh yeah. Alright, so now we get to rotate this profile because we don't get control arrows. We don't get control arrows on that sweep. So we go roll. There we go. Now we move it. Oops. So that's a bit more of a pain, but we get interactive. We get interactive now. So up and over. Enter. Alright, so let's do that. So let's now go over that curve, this curve, this curve, this curve, and that surface, and we'll mirror that over to the other side. This one still needs to move. F6 MSR in. That was a bit aggressive. Alright, let's move this one out a little. F6 MSR. I just have that set up to show me the backward surface. There we go. And this one, F6 MSR. Oh, no. Where's the profile? There it is. F6 MSR. We'll move this out just a little bit more. There we go. I like that. Still going in front of me. Yay. Everybody's set, everybody's happy. So let's go F6, profile placer. And down to my orange right there. Up here. And I think we'll do these one to match the other. But do whatever. And then we go rotate. Yeah, that's a drag. This is where that handle's right over that handle, so we have to go like this and then rotate it out. About 45. There we go. Then we'll put it back there. And 2 and 1, 2. All right. Sweep 1. Now, if we want that to be in more, we can do a couple things. But the one idea I have is to simply rotate that in. So let's go rotate. Alright, sweep. Let's do a sweep 1 history. Uh-oh. Now we need to change the direction of this curve because let's just see what it looks like. Sweep 1, you and you. There we go. Alright. And yeah, this goes in front of, this one goes in front of it always. So let's see what happens if we mirror this. Mirror to the other side. Yeah, it's a bummer. So this needs to come back around. We can do that. Curve F6 MSR. Let's move this over here and then hit add. And that one's going to go back in. Alright. Sweep 1 history. There we go. In and out. That's going to go there. Oops, wrong layer. There we go. I hope this is what you're looking for. If it's not, at least the concept to be sound. We can cap these. We can do profile cap. What's cool is this. If we go F6 profile cap and we go up 0.2, be fine. And then if we take this profile right here and go F6 MSR and move that for the render, Oh, that's a bummer. F6 profile cap. Yeah, I'd do that on the back side. So anyway, you could for the render, you could certainly move that down. F6 MSR. And then for the production model, you could move it back up. That one, F6 MSR, or not MSR. I think 0.26 or so is what I did. Alright, oh, and then let's do this layer, and we'll right click that layer, and we want to do rotate with copy on to F4, and you want to make sure you rotate that so that it's different on, you know, it comes this way on this side and this way on this side. It's not a mirror. Alright, that's what I got for that one.